Today's horoscope, Aries February 25th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits are both grounding and potentially breakthrough. You are practically minded, but you're also ready to view things in new ways or to peel off some layers of a matter. You want to break out of a mental rut or a tendency to fall back on old routines or methods today and this week. You can be quite glued to your networks, or an idea from a friend or group can really get you thinking. You see possibilities where you didn't see them in the past. At the same time, you're channeling your feelings into productive projects. It's a good time for cutting out problem areas or unhealthy attachments. Today's energies especially support work, organization, and practical solutions to problems. You could be smiling coyly with a surge of libido coursing through your veins today as a carryover from yesterday. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger, is charging along within the heavens. He will shoot a link out to mighty Mars, the planet of sex and passion. This would be a 5-star day to practice your master skills in seduction on your one and only by preparing a fancy feast or erotic experience for the two of you at home. Tease and tantalize them beforehand, working higher in foreplay as you finally lure them into a realm of total pleasure. Could you keep it down low? Be discreet about your next move when the moon in Capricorn opposes Mars in Cancer. Ideally, you want to share what your professional plans and goals are with everyone who asks. Although shouting it from the rooftops can be cathartic, you could attract the wrong type of energy. After all, you do not want to deal with the evil eye as you prepare for the next big thing in your career path. You may benefit more from being low-key about your next move. Leave your coworkers wondering what you will accomplish next. There is plenty of favorable energy afoot today, which can leave you empowered and able to tune into the divine in your daily life. To encourage the positive flow of this energy, take special care to relax your mind and nourish your body with fresh food and exercise. Any stress you feel in your eyes is best relieved through yoga, which will open the chakras and release energy that has been stored up in the body. Your home is apt to be a focal point on this day. Perhaps you haven't spent a lot of time there lately. This wouldn't be surprising, given your ambition and love of adventure. Yet, the people in your family need to know that they are important to you. Take the time today to let them know that you care a great deal, and that you are there for them if they need you. Having the moon in your career sector is more than just a chance to move into the new working week with your professional instincts and imagination fueled from the start. While a friendly aspect to Uranus on the income and the south node on the job front before leaving tomorrow is when things will really come together, this first visit since Mercury left your career sector, ending all planetary activity on the career front until later in the year, is a valuable chance to check in. Both with the choices, decisions, and plans you may have moved into the year with and with how they have evolved since then. When the moon left an adventurous part of your chart yesterday, it wrapped up what should have been its only encounter with Venus while the planet of love is in Aries. Venus will normally rush through in 24 days, making it important to hold on to the spirit of romance and adventure their encounter has fostered. While that is still the case, when the moon comes full circle next month it will be to find Venus still here. Daily Planetary Overview. As the moon in Capricorn forms an opposition with newly direct Mars in Cancer, you may find yourself reflecting on past actions and words, gaining a newfound awareness of how they have shaped recent events. This opposition brings an interesting dynamic, as the moon and Mars are in mutual reception, meaning they have the potential to assist each other rather than work against one another. This can create a unique opportunity for self-reflection and growth, allowing you to take ownership of past mistakes while also recognizing the lessons they hold. Have you ever looked back on a situation and realized that with just a little more patience or a different perspective, things might have unfolded differently? Now is the time to embrace those insights, not with regret, but with a sense of empowerment, because every moment of self-awareness brings you closer to becoming the person you strive to be. With this energy in play, you might become more aware of missed opportunities, but rather than dwelling on what could have been, use this time to open your mind to new possibilities. This is a day for forward movement, for releasing old frustrations and embracing a fresh perspective. Mars, now moving direct, supports action, while the Moon in Capricorn encourages careful planning and measured steps. If there is something you've been holding on to, resentment, self-doubt, or even an old goal that has felt just out of reach, consider this a cosmic invitation to shift your mindset. The past does not define your future unless you allow it to. What's one thing you can let go of today to make room for something better? Creativity flows through you now, and it's shaping the way you spend your time. There's an urge to express yourself, to dive into activities that allow you to reconnect with parts of yourself that may have been neglected. Whether it's painting, writing, playing music, or even engaging in thought-provoking conversations, your mind craves stimulation. Have you ever rediscovered an old passion and felt like a missing piece of yourself was falling back into place? This is a wonderful time to lean into that feeling. Whether it's picking up an instrument you haven't touched in years or simply allowing your imagination to wander, creative expression will bring both clarity and joy. The energy today also encourages meaningful connections with others. There is something magnetic about optimism, and your current outlook has a way of drawing people in. You may find that friends, colleagues, or even acquaintances are more receptive to your ideas, eager to share in your enthusiasm and vision. If you are in a relationship, this energy strengthens your bond, making communication flow effortlessly. If you're single, your natural charm is heightened, making this a great time to meet someone new. Have you ever met someone at just the right moment in your life, when your energy seemed to align perfectly with theirs? That kind of serendipity is in the air today, so don't be afraid to put yourself out there, whether socially or romantically. If there's something you've been meaning to start, whether it's a project, a personal goal, or even a conversation about a change you want to make, today is a great day to take that first step. Sometimes, the hardest part is simply beginning. If necessary, seek advice or permission where needed, but don't let hesitation hold you back. You may find that once you voice your ideas or take action, you receive more support than you expected. There's a momentum building around you now, and even the smallest step forward can create a ripple effect that leads to bigger opportunities. What's something you've been thinking about doing but haven't acted on yet? Physically, you may feel a strong urge to burn off excess energy. Engaging in some form of movement, whether it's an intense workout, a long walk, or even just stretching, will help bring a sense of balance and release any restlessness. There's something deeply satisfying about pushing yourself physically and feeling your own strength. Have you ever had one of those workouts where you went in feeling frustrated but walked out feeling like a weight had been lifted off your shoulders? That kind of renewal is available to you today. On the financial front, things are beginning to shift in a positive direction. If you've been feeling stuck or uncertain about your financial progress, you may start to notice signs that the momentum is picking up. The obstacles that once seemed immovable are beginning to dissolve, and your instincts for making smart financial moves are reawakening. If an opportunity presents itself, don't let fear hold you back. Have you ever hesitated on a decision, only to look back later and wish you had taken the leap? While it's important to be mindful, don't allow overthinking to paralyze you. Trust yourself and your ability to navigate new opportunities wisely. As the day unfolds, embrace the energy that surrounds you. Reflect on your past, but don't let it weigh you down. Reconnect with your passions and the parts of yourself that bring joy. Strengthen your relationships by showing up authentically and listening with an open heart. Take those first steps toward the goals you've been dreaming about, and trust that even the smallest effort today can lead to something greater in the future.